Hi, good morning. Sorry, guys. I forgot that I had things to do. Oh, we're live. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm your host with the most, Wendy O, and today we're going to be talking about the very bullish news for Ripple in 2024. Okay. We did a video yesterday at 3:30 p.m. PST because y'all know that I live stream daily at 10 a.m. PST Monday through Friday. And then I also do a second video at 3:30 p.m. PST because sometimes we do miss some of the news. And also too, in regards to that, sometimes I cover the same topic I did through the stream, just so there's some people that don't have, that have ADHD like me, and you guys don't have a long attention span and you can't sit through a stream, and that's okay. And that's why I do that second video. But good morning to TikTok. We have 41 of you in here. Please make sure to like to push us out and share it. On YouTube, we have how many beautiful people? We have 87 concurrent viewers, only 15 likes. I need at least 69 likes. I do. And then we have a poll at the top. Are you holding XRP? I want to know. But more importantly, I want to know who your guys' favorite football team is, okay? Because football season, I guess it started today. I think there's a game today. So I used to watch football with my friends, like way back when, and it was super funny because they're all music men, all boys in bands, and they all love football. And you would not expect these dudes that were wearing like some makeup and were kind of like manly men to love football, and they did. And it was super fun. Of course, some of them drank too much, but that was fun too. But now I'm going to start watching football again because it's fun. It'll be something fun for me and Lo to do on Sundays. We can watch football. We can bake and make all the stuff, make pigs in a blanket, all that stuff. Can you hit the bag with the shoes on? Yeah, I'll make it. I'll do a stream one day in the heels, in the hooker heels. We'll do that. Those have a very specific purpose for, something I can't say online. But anyways, this is today. We're rooting for the Seahawks because they're playing today. So we got this jersey. I actually got this at the thrift store for like $5. And it's this player here, Wagner. And I was told that he's like the coolest player on the Hawks. So we're going to be rooting for the Seahawks because I like their colors. I really love this lime green. So that's why we're rooting for the Hawks. And plus they're from Seattle. And I want to go visit Seattle because I heard that they've got good seafood there. Got a lot of amazing friends out there. And hopefully NFT Seattle invites me to speak. Also, too, you guys, something super important. So I wanted to get my other holes pierced. I wanted to get my other holes stuck through yesterday. So I asked Lo, I says, baby, do you want to go get your ears pierced? And we had this discussion a while ago. She says, yes, mama, yes. So I went and took her and she did super well. So she got her little ears pierced. She got pink pearls, super adorable. And she was so brave. So brave. She did cry for her daddy. She missed her dada. Her daddy wasn't there. But you know, she was able to talk to him and whatnot. So it was a little bit sad, but she did super good. I'm so proud of her. So yeah, me and Lo. Do I trade ETH meme coins? I trade everything. But I don't talk about the ETH meme. I don't talk about the meme coins on the channel because by the time I talk to you guys about it on the channel, it'll have already pumped and not good. However, we are going to start doing live streams on Sundays. I'm not exactly sure what time yet because Sundays are my piece. So we're going to start doing live streams again on Sundays. I'm going to start taking coin requests. We're going to start covering Bitcoin market. So we'll basically do whatever you guys request. Like I'll stream for an hour. I used to do those all the time. That's how I actually started, really kind of kicked this channel off, was doing altcoin requests. So we're going to start doing that again and we'll show whatever you guys want. None of it will be financial advice. And in addition to that, there's going to be coin requests, and I'll let you guys know if I have a position or not. Anyways, thank you for being here. We got to get straight into the news. We have 143 concurrent viewers, only 50 likes. Smash a like and get it up. The funny thing also, too, why I picked the Seahawks, somebody said the Niners. Somebody said Buffalo, Niner gang, bang, bang, Niner gang. Shout out to the Hawks. No, man, old, huh? Raiders. All right. But another reason why I like the Hawks is I have hawks that fly over my house all the time and they're super fun. Somebody said the Chiefs. You love the purple. Yeah, I love purple and green go really well together and they fit perfectly together. They do. They really do. So we do a lot of purple and a lot of green. I like that stuff. Okay, we're going to get into the news. And shout out to Ireland. You guys have... Shout out to Seattle. Woo, Seattle. Woo. Okay, we're going to get straight in the news because I know I'm going to be talking about the footballs and stuff. Smash the like. The Bucks. Shout out to the Steelers. I used to know this guy that was a big Steelers fan. He was absolutely out of his mind. All right, this is the current market cap right now. XDC is up 13.2%. SHIB is up. Maker is up. Rune to them. And everything's kind of like meh. And the reason why that was looking like that is because look at Bitcoin is dumping. And I told you guys we needed to make sure that we got above like the $30,000 area and flipped above this lime green trend line. The reason why is because we're in a downtrend. And generally these types of patterns, when you get that downward price action, you bounce off of support and then you get that breakout. But again, we still have to break above the trend line. Shout out to Minnesota and shout out to the Vikings. So anyways, is that I would love to start doing some sports gaming. That would be super fun. That'd be super fun. So maybe we can get a sponsorship for that. I would absolutely love that, because then we can start betting on some football. Because football season is right here. We're going to be doing lots of pigs in the blankets, lots of chili mash, lots of fun stuff. And it's good because all of these little football snacks I can do with my daughter, which is amazing. And we made pizza yesterday. I made her mash up some tomatoes. Do you use MetaTrader? No. Thank you for the ice cream. I probably shouldn't do that. I'll probably get in trouble. Anyways. So taking a look at Bitcoin, I think that we're going to find a bottom here at probably about $29,000. But that's kind of the way I'm playing it right now. Also, too, if you guys want to know where I'm trading, I am currently trading over at Femex. If you want to use my Femex ref link, that would help me. That would help the channel. They're giving, there's no KYC, and they are also giving away up to $6,000 welcome bonus. Good morning to the beautiful Mystical Oaks. You guys, her birthday is, I believe it's Friday. So y'all better be giving her a happy birthday, because that woman helps keep this channel alive. Hold up a second. Let me tell you all that. Hold on. The Mystical Oaks helps keep this channel alive. Her, Mixing and Raider, they've helped me so much during like very, very stressful time. I wouldn't be able to do what I do as good as I do without them. So thank you to Mystical Oaks. She's going to have an amazing birthday. But again, back to the stuff. Okay. So this is the current Bitcoin chart over here. We have 170 concurrent viewers. We have above 69 likes, but I do need 169 likes. That would make my day. Man City will kill this season. Gang. Yeah, don't ever do that. I won't do that. Sorry, my ADHD is going. But anyways, this is what Bitcoin's doing. This is the 6-hour chart, and it does look like we are going to continue to head down. One bearish thing I saw is that we tapped up to $29,800 and we dropped. We're currently breaking below the swing wick low here at 29.3, and we're probably going to touch this area at about 29,000, this lower area here, okay? And then again, I do think that we are going to tap on this $28,000 area. So again, this is great for scalpers. If you're not an experienced trader, you can simply accumulate or do whatever that makes sense for you. Yeah, 4 hours, a little bit bearish too. But we are using Femex. I did post it in the chat. There is no KYC, and they're giving up to a $6,000 bonus. So if you'd like to use my ref link, fantastic. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But it does help support the channel, and we do want, we love to do that. Also too, if you're going to use any centralized exchange, read the terms of services. We have 174 concurrent viewers, only 87 likes. If you guys are not going to be sending super chats, make sure to use the ref link. That helps and support me. I've got a bunch of lists down below as well. But we're Seahawks fans on this channel, and go Hawks. Woo! Okay. I do want to take a look at XRP. Whoa. Okay. This is XRP. She's going downtown. She's probably going to go back to this area at 59 cents. I'm going to wait and I think that we're going to get a bit of a bearish drop. Bitcoin might potentially hit $25,000. So you guys can go ahead and short that on Femex. Another interesting thing about that is going to cause altcoins to dump. So it will give you more time to accumulate. What do I use for trading? I use Market Cipher. And I also use Femex, and those ref links are going to be on my website. You do need to do your due diligence before you use any of those. Don't just blindly follow me or anybody on the internet. All right, let's get into some news, okay? So, all right, this was something we talked about yesterday on the channel. We talked about the summary, a jury trial for XRP. So this is just a little bit of a recap to get you guys up to date as what's happening. So this is from Miss Eleanor. She's over at Fox Business. Her hit rate for accurate information is amazing. It's really, really, really good. She's an amazing human being, very kind woman. And anytime she makes a mistake, she will definitely, what will she do? She'll retract and say, hey, I made a mistake. So that's why we love Miss Eleanor. All right. This is from Eleanor. New Judge Torres says the court will seek a jury trial for the SEC versus Ripple case in the second calendar quarter of 2024. Torres has ordered both parties to submit blackout dates for trial by Wednesday, August 2023. One thing I will say about this, I'm on the phone or I'm streaming, so that's private information. We'll talk about it, okay? Thank you. Sorry guys. Children say the darndest things. It's okay. No, I'm very careful. Like when it comes to my kid, I'm very cautious to what she says. And like, I don't want you guys see her face. It's not because I don't trust you guys. It's just like, you know, kids are, they're special. You protect them. Anyways. All right. So Taurus has ordered that both parties submit blackout dates for trial by Wednesday, August 23rd. See the full deadline below. So basically there's going to be a jury trial, for Ripple Labs and SEC have until December 4th to submit pretrial filings, documents, exhibits, and motions to exclude the evidence from jury. Okay, we're going to talk about this case, this in a minute, but I want to read you the important part because I'm thinking here. Okay, so basically the whole purpose of this jury trial is going to determine the legal liability of Ripple's founder and former CEO Chris Larsen and former COO and current CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Both executives are charged with aiding and abetting securities laws violations regards to XRP. Ripple Labs itself does not face a District of New York during Q2 of 2024. So basically, Judge Suarez came out and said XRP is not a security on the secondary market. It's not an unregistered security because it's sold on the secondary market. And this is because there was no investment contract. These crypto asset exchanges were not telling people buy this asset and you're going to get a return. It was simply a platform that gave you the opportunity to do what you wanted to do with any of these assets. Okay. So that's what Judge Suarez ruled. However, those are classified as programmatic sales. Some of the other sales from the institution stuff from these guys could potentially get them in a little bit of trouble. Did they do anything wrong? I don't necessarily think so. And the only reason why I'm going to say I don't think these guys did anything wrong is because the SEC didn't have clear guidelines with crypto assets. And that's important. That is super, super important. However, the retail took a very, very big win here, because the decision that XRP is not a security on the secondary market matters. It totally does, because it's going to help determine a lot of other things in the crypto asset space. And we will also be covering another story where the ruling of XRP not being a security is coming into play. So this is important to note. However, they're more talking about the institutional side of things, and I don't really care about the rich people. I don't give a flying F about the rich people. And the reason why I don't care about the rich people is because they get different laws and taps, loopholes, and regulations than us, and they get it better than we do. So therefore, I don't care about them. I don't. Have 2 kids under 8, so know your mindset. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, like when you have kids, you have to protect them. And like kids say things sometimes, and they put themselves out there, and they're just like, they're these little crazy people that run around. And it's like, especially when they're so young, like under 10, I feel like you're just really trying to help educate them on what's, appropriate, what's not appropriate, setting boundaries, saying no, but also communicating and all that stuff. I am wearing a Seahawks jersey and I live in LA. What is going on? There's a lot of Seahawks fans in LA. A lot of the Music Men came from Seattle to LA, and they're all Seahawks fans. I'm a Seahawks fan, and I got the cool jersey. Okay, but anyways, all positive stuff for XRP. All very positive stuff, and very positive stuff for Ripple Labs. So big shout out to the XRP army. All right, now over here we have 208 concurrent viewers. Shout out to the $2 super chat. Somebody gave me some money. Gamer said Bitcoin miner CLSK is up 20% after daily earnings. Please go. Please go. Thank you. The Vikings. Aww. Good morning, KS. And Gamer. So thank you so much. You guys, Crypto Gamer has made very amazing calls. Very, very amazing calls that have made people a whole lot of money. So I highly recommend you pay attention to some of the things that he drops in the chat. Okay. And he talked about CLSK. 107 likes. We should have at least 213. Also, too, I would love to know your favorite football team. Drop it below. Drop it below. Shout out to the Dolphins. Somebody said, oh, hell, Lindy, you sly fox, go Hawks. Woo, go Hawks. We got a lot of Hawks fans. Okay. I think XRP will rip pie. What the heck? But we have a poll up here. Are you holding XRP? 80% said yes. 15% said no. And what is your favorite football team? Comment in the chat. We need at least 200 likes. We're doing today's a bit of a slow news day. That's okay. All right, let's go ahead and get back into what's going on. So the SEC does say, So here's this. The SEC will appeal XRP ruling in case against Ripple, regulator says. And this federal judge is a POS, is a trash guy, and we're going to talk about it. No, I'm not on Twitch. I need to start doing that, though. So a federal judge ruled that Ripple's direct sales of XRP to institutional investors violated securities laws. Its programmatic sales to retail investors through exchanges did not. We love that. That's good. Let's read a little bit more about it. All right, this is from Mr. John Deaton. The SEC argues that Tor's ruling could impact other lawsuits. No crap. And let me tell you something. We have to get mad right now, okay? I'm going to tell you something. No, that. Oh my God. The SEC is so stupid. Legal precedent. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The SEC is full of a bunch of morons. The fact that these people decided to litigate before instilling any types of laws and regulations or clear guidelines regarding XRP, regarding securities, regarding crypto assets, and then blindly go after these companies and sue becomes a problem. And it becomes a problem because now the SEC is like, oh, well, you know, the court's ruling could like impact like or set precedent to other cases. No crap. That's why you should have had your side of the aisle clean and zipped up tight, because you didn't do that. You are not only wasting taxpayers' time and money because y'all have unlimited resources and you could go after whoever you want when you want it, but you are destroying American companies. You're destroying the livelihood of U.S. American citizens who are trying to register with you, who are trying to pay their taxes, who are trying to become entrepreneurs, who are trying to offer jobs, who are trying to generate revenue and help people improve their quality of life with crypto assets. And also help push America to continue to become more tech forward. And put tech on the forefront, because let's face it, in America, we don't care about STEM. We don't care about it at all. We don't teach it to our kids. We don't teach our kids financial literacy. All these other countries have us beat when it comes to STEM. Why do I know this? Because I worked in healthcare. And guess what? All the people that became doctors and pharmacists and had the high-paying positions, guess what? Most of them weren't from America. And that's not their fault. They were just very well educated in their country, and they came over here and they were able to get into the colleges and pass a hard test because they were very good at math and they were very good in STEM fields, because math and other STEM fields are heavily taught in other countries, but not America. So yet again, the SEC is wasting more people's time and money. If the SEC would have said, you know what, these are the guidelines, and then started litigating and going after crypto companies, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But the current landscape of what they're doing is wrong and it's predatory. It is not fair to Americans. Most of us came here. I'm second, third generation American, okay? I am, my family on my mother's side, Sicilian Italian, and my father's side, Romanian and from Belarus. It's very complicated on that side of the family, okay? Good morning. So the thing is, my people came over here to escape things and to get a better quality of life. And now, in some of the countries that we went away from, they have more lenient laws when it comes to crypto. And again, I'm not saying that socially is better to go over there. I'm just simply saying, I'm simply printing a little bit of facts here. Anyways, that's what's happening. That's why it gets so problematic. But make sure to smash a like on YouTube. Get me up to 300 likes. So back to John Dean before I give myself an aneurysm. And I got a call at 11 today. I got so many freaking calls today. So tired. The calls. All right. The SEC argues that Tor's ruling could impact its other lawsuits, which are similar nature. This is the weakest the SEC's arguments, in my opinion. In fact, the Rakoff decision, and that's who it is, Rakoff, he's a terrible person. And he's a problematic attorney. The Rakoff decision in Terra proves the argument fails. A district court can clearly distinguish a Tor's ruling summary on judgment after the evidence has been presented from other cases. Plus, that argument would apply every single time the SEC or any other government agency, CFTC, EPA, DOJ, loses a decision. So that's very important, okay? That's very, very, very important, because we know that the ruling could impact other court cases. But again, the SEC screwed up and they didn't do the right thing. And this is what happens when you do not do things the right way. Next, from Stuart Aldroy, he is the chief legal officer over at Ripple. The SEC does not have the right to appeal just yet, which is why they are asking permission to file an interlocutory appeal. Ripple will file its response with the court next week. Stay tuned. So Ripple's going to keep fighting back because they've had it. They had it. And now this is a thread from John Deaton. Let's go ahead and go through this. So this is the process. Just added to our document library, SEC Gov letter of intent to move for interlocutory appeal to Second Circuit Court of Appeals on 2 adverse determinations by Judge Torres. In this letter, the SEC says it intends to seek the interlocutory appeal on Judge Torres' ruling that defendants' programmatic sales and other sales of XRP failed the Howey test for being security transactions. Judge Torres in the Second Circuit will have to both agree with the SEC's arguments for why an interlocutory appeal should be allowed before trial on aiding and abetting by Garlinghouse and Larson, and the remedies phases of the ruling on institutional sales. So again, institutional sales and programmatic sales. Programmatic sales are to the retail investors via crypto exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken. Institutional sales are work a little bit differently. If the interlocutory appeal request from the SEC is ultimately not granted, then the SEC will have to wait until after the trial remedies phases to attempt the appeal. So this is very good news. Very, very, very good news. I'm going to go ahead and read some of the notes to you. There's quite a bit. I can't right now. Mommy is streaming. Thank you. Kids. I am a Seahawks fan, but yeah, kids are funny. And today she's super needy, and that's okay. She had a rough day yesterday. She's going through it right now, but we're doing the best we can when we can, and just know we can't control other people and their actions or decisions. But anyways, so this is what's happening with Ripple. Basically, Aldroy, the the attorney for Ripple, said the SEC does not have the right to appeal now, which is why they're asking permission to file an interlocutory appeal. So moral of the story with this whole XRP dilemma and drama, the SEC knows they effed up. They're not right now. I'm mommy streaming. Please. Thank you. She will probably come in like 10 more times today. But you know what? Again, I'm blessed that I'm able to work from home. And it's just cute because like all these things are caught on camera. So I'll be able to go back and look at it. Make sure to smash like. So basically, the SEC screwed up. They know they screwed up, but they have unlimited money and resources, so they can continue to go after Ripple. And again, whether you're a Bitcoin maximalist or not, this is super important. Like the SEC's actions are they're predatory, and this is not something that we want. We want to be able to operate in a free market. We want to be able to innovate. We want to be able to create. We want to be able to operate in a non-corporate capitalist market and allow people to improve their quality of life and create really great stuff. Yes, we do need some type of regulations, but at the same time, Hester Peirce's Safety Harbor Act would have created a lot more or created a lot less problems because it was very clear on what companies could and couldn't do. And it also gave them time to do the right thing. Yes, I am a Seahawks fan. All right, let me check the YouTube chat, see how you beautiful people are doing. 211, 144 likes. Eagles be my tribe. I smashed it, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And drop some comments, you guys. I want to know who else you guys got your eyes on. All right, now let's go into the next story. All right. This is another big announcement for Ripple, I believe. The business community on payments and market infrastructures has announced the membership of its cross-border payments interoperability extension task force. For further details, look here. Hold on, let's make sure good. Ripple joins Biz Cross-Border Payments Task Force. Bank for International Settlements announced a cross-border payments interoperability and extensions task force that includes Ripple. Biz is an international financial institution owned by member central banks. Even though these types of partnerships bother me, it makes me feel good that at least it's Ripple, because I feel like Ripple does have better intentions than some others. I don't know though. Task force will work to enhance cross-border payments and meet the quantitative targets for cross-border payments endorsed by the G20. G20 is a group of 20 countries that will work to address issues related to the global economy, such as international financial stability, climate change, migration, which is fake, and sustainable development. Task Force will also enhance cross-border payments by improving access to payment systems, extending payment system operating hours, and creating links between different payment systems. Ripple will work with MasterCard and others to fulfill Biz's goal of improving the interoperability of cross-border payments. So basically, this is good, I guess, but at the same time, I don't feel like sending money back and forth is the biggest issue we have as far as climate change goes. I feel like maybe like batteries and electronics and like gas, like actually, I don't even know about cars and like these factories, maybe that, but I don't know anything. And also too, Big win for, where did it go? Big win for XRP. It's relisted on Gemini, which is fantastic. I love Gemini. Gemini is an exchange that I use for my business, all kinds of stuff. So I love that it's listed there. If you're going to use Gemini to buy XRP, make sure to move it over to cold storage. Zoom is Gum or whatever. That's a wallet that I use for XRP on one of my burner phones. But shout out to Gemini and shout out to XRP. All right, next story. Next story, my babies. All right, this. Hold up. Oh, this is Cointelegraph. Let's see if we can reopen this hyperlink here because it wasn't opening earlier today. Okay. Cointelegraph is not working. It's just literally not working. Yes, Gemini just relisted XRP. I'm not saying for you to buy it there. I'm just simply saying, okay, here's a story here. I'm just saying that you can buy it there now. All right, so SEC use, and this is important. This is why our Ripple case is so important. SEC use a Terraform ruling hints Coinbase's dismissal motion attack plan, and this is Coinbase and the SEC. The SEC claims a court ruling gives it authority over crypto, setting up a possible counterargument and dismissal mentions brought against it. On July 31st, the SEC scored a win after Judge Rakoff denied Terraform Labs' motion to dismiss the case. Terraform Labs did something different than XRP. Terraform Labs had UST via Anchor, which was deemed as a security. It's completely different. They rejected the argument relied on major questions doctrine. Green United said the same argument in its own motion to dismiss. It had also been a centerpiece for crypto defendants in case against the SEC, including Coinbase. August 4th, the SEC said the Terraform ruling provides additional authority for rejecting Green's United major questions doctrine and fair notice defenses. Court rejected the defendants' arguments that major questions doctrine and due process clause prevent the SEC from alleging the company's digital assets to be investment contracts, the SEC letter reads. These arguments from the SEC could shed light on how it may approach Coinbase's motion to dismiss, also filed on August 4th. Coinbase sent in a motion to dismiss the case, basically saying that, hey, we are not selling securities. There is no investment contract. We want to use the XRP rule or the ruling from Judge Torres indicating that XRP sold on the secondary market classifies it as not a security. So that's the argument that they want to use. And again, this is why with the Ripple thing and why the SEC may appeal what Judge Torres said, that's where it becomes problematic because the SEC knows that what she said in her ruling set precedent in the industry. And that's okay. That's a good thing. That's what we want. We want precedent to happen. But the problem is the SEC wasn't prepared. And again, because they have unlimited money and time and resources, they are going to continue to practice this predatory behavior, and we don't want it in crypto. Are there bad actors in crypto? 100%. But we cannot fully prosecute or gaffle those people up or have them stop doing what they're doing because of the current landscape. So that's where it gets problematic. So that being said, let's check YouTube. We have 216 concurrent viewers, 117 likes. Thank you guys so much for being here. Good morning to Ken, Kenny, and Gamer. Make sure to smash the likes, and share this out. We want to get this out to as many people as possible. Why? Because we need to. Because we should. Because we deserve it. That's why. We do. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get... Let's go ahead and get to the next story here. Okay. So we talked about this. Now let's talk about this story. Binance. Okay, so you all remember Curve got hacked. There was a big Curve hack. Well, looks like Binance Labs is going to commit $5 million to invest in CurveDAO tokens. And it's going to be an OTC deal. Binance Labs is the VC and incubation arm of Binance, and curvefinance will also deploy to BNB chain. I don't like BNB chain. I don't think it's secure. I don't think it's safe. I'm not inboxing you. I have a lot of impersonators, a lot of scammers. I will never reach out to you. If you go to my website, CryptoWendyO.com, you can confirm my official socials. But it's good that Binance is stepping in to help Curve because, again, Curve is one of the big protocols for DeFi. And if Curve goes down, then Maker could potentially go down, and also Comp and some of these other really big ones. And because they're all double dipping. They've all got their hands in everybody money pot, whatever. So that's what's going on with that. All right, next, let's get into this. Shout out to shout out to our partners over at Coreum. They've partnered with us for the stream and we greatly appreciate them. So Coreum has some updates. They are sponsoring ETH Toronto. Unfortunately, I can't go to that. I wish I could. But more workshops and another hackathon. So if this is something that's exciting to you, if you're a developer, you want to learn more about this, and you're in Toronto, I highly recommend you attend. Going to conferences is the absolute best way. The absolute best way to network and to thrive in this industry. Okay. And if you can't afford to go to the conferences, go to the stuff afterwards. Or maybe, reach out to Coreum and say, hey, I want to participate in the hackathon, join the community, ask some questions. Who knows what can happen? And basically, this team goes everywhere to all the events and college campuses, and they're building for the long term. And the reason why this is so important is our college students, our younger kids, they need to be able to understand what this stuff is so they can have a good quality life. So that's why I love partnering with Coreum, is because they care about they have some of the same values that I do. And also, too, if you guys want a chance to win 2 VIP All Access tickets, check out this post. Let me go ahead and go to the next post for you guys. So if you're in Toronto, you can't afford to go, but you want to go to this. Where is it here? Oh, here we go. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. My mind is all over the place. But if you want to win tickets, I highly recommend that you guys participate in this. And I'm also going to retweet this. The reason why I'm going to retweet this is because I think it's going to be super, super important for people to go. Because again, we love to do promote free events, especially for people. Also too, they have a presentation on smart tokens, and I highly recommend you watch it. And the presentation, Giovanni, he's the director of blockchain, does a great job at breaking things down so it's easy to understand if you know some blockchain basics. And he also says something, if you don't understand, look it up, because that is how we learn. Okay. So shout out to our partners over at Coreum. We appreciate you all. Now, let's talk about this. European markets close higher on strong earnings. U.S. inflation cooler than expected. So let's do a quick recap here. So the U.S. stock futures were higher in early pre-trade market. The CPI report data could provide hints about the Fed's next monetary policy move. Economics polled by Dow Jones expected July CPI grew from 2% from the month before and gained 3.3% on a year-over-year basis. July CPI inflation data shows U.S. inflation rose 3.2% below expectations. Core CPI inflation, now at 4.7%, is also below expectations of 4.8%, which is really ridiculous. And basically, this is the first monthly increase in CPI inflation since July of 2022, and it's stronger than expected. Inflation numbers usually point to another interest increase rate by the Fed. Okay. Fed is going to continue to hike interest rates, and they're going to continue to do it till everything absolutely crashes and burns. Why? Because they hate you. If they liked you and they cared about you, they would have people that actually are well-versed in money and maybe who came from the streets and understood that people are struggling and we can't afford to buy food and all kinds of stuff. But that's okay. So basically, things are going to continue to go up higher and higher and higher and higher until we cannot breathe. And then it's going to crash and burn like it did 2008. Credit card debt, $1 trillion of credit card debt. And I just got an ad. There was an ad that was sent to me. I'm going to read it to you from Chase. Okay. Because I got a couple credit cards with them. So this is from Chase. After you spend $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from account opening, that's $900 on travel when redeemed through Chase Ultimate Rewards. $550 annual fee and $75 for every authorized user. Guess how much average credit card interest rates are? Guess how average credit card rates are? 20%. Not only are they charging you to borrow money from them, but they're charging you a flat fee, but they're also charging you an insane amount of 20% back. That's a freaking Ponzi. It's ridiculous. But, that's okay. That's okay. Shout out to the public servants. We love you. Got to cover that, though. All right, next. U.S. July CPI matches estimates with between 0.2% monthly growth. Kind of covered that. But let's talk about C token. I have no idea what this is, so I'm going to learn with you guys over here. So SEI token could reach nearly $500 million market cap on Binance debut. If you launch on Binance, you're generally going to do pretty well, okay? So Binance will list Layer 1 Blockchain C Network native token C on August 15th, and it's currently not available for trading on any exchange. But apparently you can trade on a DEX, I believe. Data from DEX Evo's pre-listing futures shows traders CC trading at 26 cents immediately after the debut. The pre-listing futures market started yesterday with contracts aligning traders to speculate on the potential post-listing price of the asset. That's interesting. The circulating supply will be 1.8 billion or 18% of the total supply of 10 billion. That's way too much for me. It really, really way too much. So people think it's going to pump on the Binance listing. But also I've got a more important story from Cardano. So basically, it's now possible to use wrapped Bitcoin on the Cardano network, BTC. Anita Bitcoin announced the mainnet went live on August 8th. Cardano is doing such amazing things with DeFi, and that's why I bought a bag. Wrapped Bitcoin is a synthetic version of Bitcoin represented by a token built and deployed through a smart contract on different blockchain networks. Usually, it's backed one-to-one basis by Bitcoin deposited as collateral by a user that wants to use a synthetic version in DeFi. It says usually. Always be cautious of this. I don't like wrapped Bitcoin any way, shape, or form, and I don't care what chain it's on. So Aneta BTC protocol is currently in version 1, which involves full custody and governance by the protocol creators. And they will also have synthetic Bitcoin version on Ergo blockchain, and it's all coming soon. So to me, that's very exciting. And a lot of people seem to be pissed off about Cardano right now because it's not really appreciating in price. But again, you guys, we're in a bear market. And I'll actually take a look at the chart for you. I think that this is important to note. Where's our Cardano Kraken? Yeah, let's see. So this is Cardano here. And honestly, you guys, I don't really see anything that's too terribly bad with this chart. Like I would love to buy Cardano at 28 cents. But this is a 4-hour chart. I guess we can go to the daily, kind of check it out. Market looks like it's going to drop. I'll probably buy some more here at 28 cents. And then if we drop down below, I'll continue to buy. But right now, taking a look at the chart, she is printing a red candle. MACD doesn't want a bull cross right now. And taking a look at the 4-hour chart, we're kind of flat. So I feel like with Cardano, it might be a good idea to short this on Femex. Again, I've got the ref link pinned to the top and down in the description. If you use my Femex ref link, you help support me and the channel. But again, do your due diligence and all that stuff. If things seems that we're going to do something like this with ADA. That's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about Solana. This is ghetto over here. All right. Solana slashes the price of their phone. Solana just reduced the price of their Saga phone, reduced it from $1,000 to $600 because no one's going to pay for that, especially in the bear market. And the decisions comes after underwhelming sales in the official release early this year. Total sales volume of Saga is around 2,000 I don't know what that is. But basically the sales volume disappointed, which makes sense. Every single crypto project that came out with a phone, it never has done well. Never has done well. So I don't know when that's going to change. Unfortunately, I think one of the big monopolies, one of the big dogs are going to have to go ahead and kind of take over that. But I digress. Now I've got a pretty amazing Indian audience from India. So I want to go ahead and talk about this story. But apparently, India proposes AI-powered conversational payment systems, the RBI. So India's central bank floated the idea of using AI on conversational payments in the United Payments Interface, UPI. And that's an instant payment system developed in India. The bank said UPI has transformed digital payments in India, citing ease of usage, safety, and security. The system will soon be available in smartphones and feature phones based UPI channels. Bank believes this will help deepen digital penetration within India. I don't like that term penetration. Oh, weird. So what do I think about this? AI is going to take over, again, AI, CBDC, UBI. That's it. And crypto will play a role in it too. So I don't know if it makes people's lives easier, great. But again, like some of these countries are going to have complete and utter control of every single thing that you do. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to get going. I got to do some stuff with Low. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Virtual Bacon. A lot of people farmed SEI airdrop pretty high. Bacon, you got to tell me about this stuff, okay? I need to know earlier. But anyways, we're going to get going here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the 200 likes. Thank you just for being here. Thank you to TikTok, to everybody. I will be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST, so make sure to stop by. Also, in addition to that, I'm going to drop a video for you at 3:30 p.m. PST. Make sure to check that out because it is going to be juicy. Bye. Bye-bye.